It's Chris with FTAC here. I want to highlight this comment. I mean, he never stated drop the weapon, so there's a thin line between fear of threat. So essentially what you're saying is simply because the officer did not say drop the weapon, that there is no valid claim of him being in fear of his life. There is no valid claim of self-defense. There is no valid claim of justifiable use of deadly force. And the reality is that's false, right? Because at the end of the day, there's going to be situations where officers they don't have the time to tell you, drop the weapon. The time that they have is to present, press, and go to work, right? But simply because the officer did not say drop the weapon does not mean that there is no valid claim of self-defense or justifiable use of deadly force. For example, you as a civilian, someone unlawfully draws a firearm on you and they're trying to inflict violence upon you, you may not have time to tell them to drop the weapon, right? You may not have time to give them commands or try to de-escalate the situation verbally. The only way you can de-escalate or stop the situation is by presenting your own force multiplier and going to work, right? So people get caught up too many times thinking that officers are lawfully mandated to say drop the weapon. It might be a policy of the agency, but there is no law requiring the officer to tell you as a suspect to drop your weapon.